Imagine you had a map that cut through noise, a compass that pointed to truth in every decision, and armor that kept you from the traps that wreck most lives. That map exists. It's called wisdom, not smartness, not advice. Real wisdom changes outcomes, marriages, careers, leadership, grief. Today we will show you the biblical power of wisdom and give you concrete steps to live it starting this week. What wisdom is, not just knowledge or smarts. We use the word wisdom casually, but the Bible defines it precisely. Wisdom is the skill of living well under God. It's the practical art of navigating reality so your life grows fruitful, your choices honor God, and your community flourishes. Think of knowledge as what? Wisdom is what to do with what you know. Solomon distinguishes them. He asked God for wisdom to lead well. James adds a crucial piece. If you lack wisdom, ask God. Right now, write one decision you're avoiding. We'll return to it with wisdom tools, God as the source of wisdom. The Bible is clear. Wisdom ultimately comes from God. Proverbs repeatedly roots wisdom in the fear of the Lord. The source of practical sense, moral insight, and wise counsel is the living God who made the world and knows its ways. Solomon's conclusion after testing wealth and pleasure, the end of the matter. All has been heard. Fear God and keep His commandments. So if your first instinct is to consult algorithms, news feeds, or the loudest voice in the room, pause. Begin with God. Ask for wisdom. It's a spiritual discipline like prayer. The character of wisdom. What wise living looks like. Wisdom isn't just efficacy, it's moral. James 3 offers a compact portrait. Heavenly wisdom is pure, peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. In other words, wisdom produces both right action and right heart. Ask yourself, does my clever fix build people or just my scoreboard? True wisdom lifts the long game. It chooses mercy over quick advantage. Wisdom in everyday decisions, work, money, career. Wisdom touches money and work constantly. Proverbs warns about dishonest scales and praises diligence. But it also teaches stewardship, saving, planning, and preparing for famine. Solomon shows that wealth without wisdom is vanity. When negotiating, don't anchor with noise. Ask two questions. What problem does this solve, and who benefits most? Then check with one trusted advisor before you sign. This week, set a one-page financial rule, a margin threshold, and enforce it. Wisdom in relationships, marriage, family, conflict. Wisdom revolutionizes how we love. Proverbs is full of relational medicine. Speak gently, answer a fool. Single quotes, correct with kindness. Jesus puts love as the first commandment. Wisdom helps you hold truth and tenderness together. Practical pattern. In conflict, apply the 3-step wisdom script. 1. Pause, breathe and pray. To clarify, say what you heard, not what you assume. 3. Propose, give one practical next step. Try this tonight. Wisdom for leaders, teams, hiring, strategy. Leadership demands applied wisdom. Moses asks Jethro to decentralize. That's systems wisdom. Solomon's discernment shows wise leaders ask for insight, not fame. Practical leader rules from Scripture. Hire character, test competence, build feedback loops, and plan for succession. An immediate hire test. Ask a candidate to solve a real problem for 90 minutes and present it. Observe humility, curiosity, and clarity. Those are wisdom indicators. Wisdom under pressure, crisis, grief, betrayal. Wisdom in crisis looks different. It's steady, not frantic. Ecclesiastes warns about folly in extremes. Proverbs urges counsel in trouble. Job models patient lament and honest wrestling with God. 2 practical wisdoms for crisis. 1. Protect immediate life and relationships. To seek wise counsel before large moves. When betrayed or grieving, don't decide big things for 48 to 72 hours if possible. Journal, talk with one trusted mentor, and practice small faithful steps. The habit of wisdom, prayer, scripture, counsel, margin. Wisdom is a habit. James tells us to ask God. Proverbs invites daily listening. Practical daily rhythms that produce wisdom. Morning scripture plus 10 minutes reflection. A weekly margin block, no meetings. Monthly counsel check-in. Quarterly pre-mortem on major decisions. Try the 7-day wisdom sprint. Each day read one short wisdom passage, journal one truth, and apply one small step. Not every clever tactic is wise. The Bible warns against false wisdom, arrogance, justice twisted, flattery. Danger signs: you only read sources that agree with you. You love praise more than truth. You take shortcuts that harm others. Wisdom walks a narrow line, wins and virtue together. Before you tweet a hot take, sleep on it. Before you close a deal, ask, who loses? Stories of wisdom in the Bible: Solomon, Joseph, Jesus' parables. Wisdom appears in the Bible as a person and practice. Solomon's request for wisdom gives us the example of asking God for discernment. Joseph's life shows excellence in the small room before he's trusted with the palace. Jesus teaches wisdom through parables, a humble carpenter who reveals divine wisdom in everyday stories. Here's a simple, practical 30-day plan to grow wisdom. Week 1 ground: read Proverbs 1-9, journal one insight per day. Week 2 apply: pick one decision you've postponed. Use the 3-step wisdom script and act. Week 3 counsel: identify 3 trusted advisors. Request one 30-minute feedback session. Week 4 build habit: schedule weekly margin 2 hours and commit to 10 minutes daily prayer asking for wisdom. Small daily wins compound. If you finish the 30 days, share your top 3 changes in the comments and tag a friend. Conclusion and final exhortation: wisdom is not an ornament, it's survival gear for the soul and society. Start where you are, ask for wisdom. Practice small, seek counsel, live with margin. Do these things and watch how your choices begin to build a life that matters. If this video helped, comment wisdom, subscribe for weekly Bible true, life-changing content. Let's live wisely together.